Good evening, everybody. This is K Rev on K's Couch, and we're having our K's Couch, our couch talks this evening. And I'm so honored this evening to have an awesome young man that I've had the privilege of interviewing before and having him back. He's doing some advertising with Standard Mag, and I'm excited about that. And he's partnering with us in that magnitude of getting the message out about his new fashion wear that's really here to refresh your perspective. They call him the Refresher. I got a chance to meet him on Clubhouse, which is that the audio application. First it was on iPhone, now it's being open and exclusive to those who have an iPhone, Android phone. So it's actually an awesome opportunity to connect with great people that you wouldn't normally get a chance to connect with. And listening and hearing his story while I was introduced to this app, we got a chance to connect, man. And he's doing a lot of great and fabulous things. And so on this sensational Sunday, I am honored to have this young man on. He's a king, and he carries it well. And they call him the Refresher. They call him Refresher. I call him the Refresher too, because of his points of views, his perspective, his conversation. It takes strength, it takes tenacity, it takes endurance to be your own support system starting out. So to have someone like this on the couch to talk, to encourage, to talk about, what's going on with him, what's going on with the fashion wear, and just really giving a positive perspective. Listen, he's teaching people how to evolve on the shows and also on the platform on the Clubhouse. He talk a little bit about that, where you can find him, how you can follow him. So we're definitely excited about that, and we're thankful to having this young man on. So listen, I want you guys to know a lot of you have probably chilling out, getting ready for the Labor Day Monday. And that's great. If you're going to be sip responsibly. If you're going to have fun responsibly. Be careful, be safe. Don't let nothing or anyone, hinder your progress. Your life is meant for living. Life is meant for living. You are meant with a purpose. And with that purpose, make sure you make good decisions. Look for great things from everyone. But listen, we're getting ready to start this off. We're not going to hold him long. Time is money. Money is time. And also, he's a father and he works. And so we're not going to take that much time from him so he can actually chill out and enjoy himself. So listen, none other than Mr. Shawn, the Refresher, will be coming up. And I want to let you guys know that our show is definitely brought to you by KR3 & Co. Enterprise, where they help businesses grow securely. And also Standard Mag, the voice of the culture. Also, and the oxygen for the entrepreneur and hope for the common man. So listen, after the intro, we will be talking to none other than Mr. Shawn, the Refresher. We'll be right back. It's the Couch, K's Couch.
Throughout life, one may feel he or she hasn't been heard, seen, or no one is listening. However, look up. Don't fret. There is a place for you.
Processing.
Greetings.
Access granted.
Welcome to the Couch, K's Couch.
It does not say whether you're bad or good, but it is a measurement.
Every single time you go to that bathroom and you got a stream of urine flowing out, you need to be saying, praise God.
Wow.
Because that's a sign that your kidney is getting better.
Like during that time when it was a fraction of a penny, and then you held it until today, you're a multi-millionaire.
Great. And as a result of this next conference, I am going to have a number of events following the conference.
Okay, I got you.
Nobody else. Willing to open the book.
To get this knowledge that you have, you gave up a lot of personal time with family.
It's less than $40 for bulk.
Wow.
And I have it in a variety of colors.
I take every moment as is. I've learned to be where my feet are.
Yeah, the Refresher himself. What's going on, man? How you doing?
you doing, family? I love that intro every time, dog.
Thanks, sir. Thank you so much, man. We're working over here, man, to try to keep everything moving and keeping it underway, man, and keeping it fresh for everybody, man. How was your week this week, man?
I just worked, man. I put in 70 hours of work week this week, man, between FedEx and security.
70 hours? Wow. In 1 week, man?
1 week, brother.
Wow. And then you still have time for your children. Then you still have time to, man, make business on your own, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, so there's no excuses out here, right?
No excuses, man.
No excuses, man. I'm so elated, man, to have you here. And just to really have a conversation with you for a few minutes of being available for us to talk a little bit about who you are, also what keeps you motivated, and talk about UpStylish and how we can actually check for you, man, on social media, and also other things like that. First of all, I want to tell you before we get started real quick is thank you for making the decision to be the man that you are. You've dealt with a lot in life. You've been through a lot in life, losing your mom and positioning yourself to actually be the best father figure for your children, but also being that refreshing aspect for business leaders, for the next generation, the voice for the culture as well. And you're really, really plowing away at what you're doing. You just told me and just told us 70 hours in 1 week, bruh. Like, you're barely sleeping, but it takes that, man. So real quick, man, like, first of all, thank you, man, for the choices and for the decisions to be that man. I want to tell you that, first of all. All right. Thank you. First of all.
Appreciate that, King.
Yeah, man, you're absolutely welcome. So tell us, man, the 70-hour work week, you're still a CEO and a father. What keeps you motivated, man? What keeps you, even after these 12 hours you've done security, FedEx, you're utilizing these to fund the dream, to fund the passion, to fund that. So what keeps you motivated, man? Like, talk to us. What keeps you going, man?
My children, man, just being a great father figure. I just want to show my children that, nobody's going to invest in you. You got to invest in yourself. And by just having great work ethic, and then once you apply yourself and show that you have a great work ethic, then that's when you bring people around you. I tell people all the time, when you're phenomenal, you're going to attract phenomenal people. And that's how you grow your brand. But you got to start by working hard first. You got to show that you can put in the work, because that's infectious. So, like, say, for example, let's say, Vibe Magazine knows that I work for FedEx. They know what I do now. So let's say, well, this man's a hard worker. So we know that if we bring him in for work, he's gonna want to work. He's not gonna be a slacker. He's
right.
So that right there just put out a good name for you. So I just wanted to show my children, to go out there and always work hard, to always work no matter what, because nobody's gonna invest in you. Don't expect a handout. You can't hand feed no shark.
Say that again, man. Say that one more time.
You can't hand feed no shark.
Man, I am on the same wavelength, man, because no one is coming for you. No one is gonna just really come for you. And no one really asked to be here. We didn't ask to be here. We didn't ask to actually be existing or manifest into who we are. We didn't ask for the life, but since we have the life and since we're here, we have a responsibility to live the life that you desire and what you want. And so nobody's not going to have feed the shark, and that's great. I love that, man. I really, really do that. Do you have a mantra, or do you have something like certain affirmations that you tell yourself every day, man, to get through the day? Do you have certain ones that you use?
I just tell myself every day that I'm great, that, just get through the day, just another day, and to take something from the day rather than going through the day.
Wow.
So I do that every single day, man, because I tell people all the time, like, yeah, there's going to be certain points of the day that's stressful, but there are certain points of the day that's good. So you just got to take the good with the bad and keep pushing forward.
I love it, man. You got to take the good with the bad and keep pushing forward, man. You got to give to the day and not take away from the day. That is It's pretty righteous, man. That's definitely a righteous thing. And just to kind of know people, if you're looking at transitioning into the entrepreneur life, and we're welcoming that. We need more entrepreneurs. We need more people out here on the top with us. We need more people out here that's going to be feeding the generation and the culture. But you got to know it comes with a price. It comes with a price. It's not just you sitting around flipping your thumbs or just taking from no, man. Like, you have some things that you got to offer. You got some things that you got to position yourself. The Bible said you have to press. Jesus himself had a cross to carry. It's the glory didn't just come just because his name was Jesus. The glory came because he had some things that he had to take care of, things he himself had to do. He had to have his own faith. He had to position himself to be the example for everybody else. So you got to know that if he had things to do, you got things to do too, man. So it's just really, 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 if you want what you want, you got to go get what you want. You just can't stand here and expect it to come around. But listen, man, Shawn, man, I appreciate you, man. So with working 70 hours, your father, you're handling your business on the two jobs, but you're utilizing this to fund the dream and take care of your business. Now, real quick, before we take a real quick break, and we're going to hear from our sponsors real quick, man. Again, I'm thanking you for being here and just really being available to us and being here, just talking to us and letting us know what's on your mind and how things are going. So when we come back real quick, we're going to come back and we're going to talk to you. We're going to ask you about UpStylish. We want to know a little bit about UpStylish and how we can get our hands on some of this cool and great product and how you're actually really making headway. You just was out in what was that, Jersey, right? You just out in Jersey. So you're going to tell us a little bit about that and also share with us how we can actually get ourselves on some of the refreshers product. So we'll be right back with a word from our sponsors.
Yes, sir.
Life is filled with many unexpectancies. If something happened to you today, heart attack, cancer, stroke, or diagnosed with anything terminal, are you prepared for what's next? Only 1 out of 4 to 5 Americans have considered that life is unexpected, uncertain, and has some uncontrollable risk. Are you that 4 to 5 that hasn't taken action yet? Call right now for your free quote. Tomorrow's not promised. The protection of your legacy depends on what choice you make in this moment. Call right now. Lit Chat. Now your words have fire.
All right, we're back. We're back. Yes, our sponsors, Standard Mag, the voice of the culture, the oxygen for the entrepreneur, and also the giving hope to the common man. That is the apparatus that the platform is sponsored by, and we're excited about that platform, and we're excited about what they're offering, what we're offering. Also, KR3 & Co. Enterprises, where we help businesses grow and grow securely, and also we're looking at Lit Chat. Lit Chat is that new social media platform, man, owned and operated by us, giving you an opportunity, man, to give your words some meaning and more fire, man, not just the hearts, but the fire, man. So we're excited about that. Okay, Mr. Refresher, we got the CEO himself on the line. So talk to us, man, real quick about UpStylish. How did that come to be, man?
UpStylish just started when I was homeless. And like I told you last time, I just wanted to let people know to have a different outlook on life, define yourself as a king, define yourself as a queen. You want to carry yourself a certain way. Your appearance is everything. So despite the fact that you're homeless, don't let it define who you are as a person. Please, just have that appearance about yourself, because if you look good, you feel good, and that's very important. I tell people that all the time. You want to always position yourself to look good, because if you look in the mirror, you be like, oh man, I look kind of good today. Now you're gonna be feeling good. That depression, the depression is out the window.
Yes, it's out the window, man. And so you started this when you were homeless, man. So tell me a little bit more about that. How in the time of that transition, how did you come up with the idea of a clothing line in that moment in time, man? That's amazing, man. Very impressive. Talk to me about that.
I always wanted to have my own clothing brand when I was a kid, when I was 17, but it just came into fruition when I was in the homeless shelter, because, just being able to give them clothes and have them tell me, I really changed their lives by just giving them a t-shirt or a hat. I felt like I refreshed them, and I wanted to let them know, you got to up your standards, you got to up your style. You know what I mean? Like it's time to up your style, up your game. You gotta get out the shelter. So, man, that's what I came up with UpStylish. Because some guy called me, my nickname was Smooth, and that's my nickname in the shelter. And I kind of like put Smooth, UpStyle, kind of put that together, and came up with UpStylish.
I love it, man. I love it. But the fact is that you still remain poised and positioned as a king, even in that state of transition. It says a lot about your character. It says a lot about your strength, man. A lot of people in those type of presses can't stay sturdy, man. And did you find yourself in that place, man? Did you find it to be hard sometimes, for yourself?
I'm tell you why. Carry it's hard. 'Cause I never had a father figure in my life, man. Like
Understand.
I had a stepfather
Got
who
you.
was a woman abuser, who was a drug addict, and who
Got
beat
you.
my mother, right?
Yeah.
And like my biological father was never in my life, family. So not knowing who my biological father was, at that point, I had to really tell myself to grow up and be strong. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, man, that's amazing, man. But again, like I said, being your own self-help and just looking at examples on how to go through, bro. I commend you greatly. That takes a lot. That takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot to push through, man. And when Paul says in the Bible, press towards the mark, you legit had to do that. You legit had to position yourself to press through regardless of what's going on. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. A lot of people that finds themselves to find it hard to empathize or really see the status or the situation from another point of view could never really understand your story. I understand your story because just being able to take a look, and be able to see other families, position myself to know other people, it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot. And again, family, king, you are a king, bro. You are a strong man. And to create just as God did. God was, when in the beginning it talks about, it was dark. God said, let that be. And it was. In the place of your dark hour, in the place of a dark transition for many people, even for yourself at times, you still said, let there be, man. Did you realize that? You still said, let there be. And it was. It became, a living soul. Your business became a living soul. Your positioning of being the refresher became a living soul. Now you have a platform. That you're giving out that information to people, because you decided to say, let that be, bro. And regardless of what was going on, you went forth for it, man. And again, man, I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for that, man. So we next time when we come on, we're gonna push to have some features of the clothing. I know for right now, we definitely can get you and find you. That's www.us-ns.com. Is that correct?
Sir.
Absolutely. We got the CEO of UpStylish, and he's Shawn the Refresher, and I really appreciate it. Yeah. Oh wait, come on. Let's get a look at. Let's get a look at it, man. You got a couple of shirts now we can look at, man. Come on.
I got right here.
Yes. And next time when we on, I'm gonna have mine on. So we're gonna be promoting. We definitely promoting heavy. We definitely be seeing the advertisement. You'll be seeing those in different platforms on social media. Get a chance to see us on LinkedIn Live. So we're really pushing this young man's product because this man deserves the attention. All right, and before we go, let's talk about you was out in Jersey. Like, what was going on out there, man? Talk to us about that.
Just a blessing to be in tune with John Blassingame. John Blassingame is a public figure who's in tune with Vibe magazine. First Day, I think it's First Day Out magazine. So many magazines he's in tune with, to the point that he has his own magazine too as well.
Wow.
So just a blessing to be in tune with him and his son Marcus as well too. His son just did a photo shoot with Morris Chestnut.
Cool,
bro,
man.
So like just to be in tune with them guys, and have me in the show this coming October. They actually want me to walk and model my own apparel in the show.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, a little bit nerve wracking.
It's all good.
Man,
it's cool. No, it's good, but and again, it came from you saying, "Let there be, bro." in the darkest time, bro. You made a decision in the dark to have something, man, to manifest. Shawn, this is powerful, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? The reason why I'm the way I am, bro, like I just want to shout my mother out real quick, man. Give her a shout
Yes,
out. Like my mom, God rest her soul, bro. She died 11 years ago, right?
got
And
you.
she had sickle cell, and she had so many surgeries, man. She never once gave up, man. She stayed positive, like despite the
Wow.
fact what she went through in life. You know
Wow.
whatever she was going. She was in hospital 6 months out the year, man. She was
Wow.
in pain all the time. But like she always got up and took care of her kids. She always got up. She never made no excuses. And that
Wow.
really played a role on me. Like, yo, if my mother can get up being sick all the time, I
Mm.
can get up and go to work all the time.
Wow. Wow. That is massive. That is massive. And that's a massive legacy to leave, and to be able to leave that rich legacy with you, man. And it's paying off and it's coming through your pores. It's walking through your veins. It's floating through your blood cells, man. That, you're king, man, even if you didn't want to be. Even if you didn't want to, if you didn't want to be, man. Like your mom positioned you to be that based on what she showed you. So my man, like you, like I said, all hail to you, bro. Like, just I want you to just really keep this going. I get more proud and even more proud and all every time we talk, every time I see what you're doing, every time I hear your conversation, it's just amazing on what the refresher is doing with UpStylish. I appreciate you, got love for you, King, and I always need for you to know that, bro, you are deserving of everything great in this world. And let us see that shirt again, man. Let's see that shirt one more time, brother. Come on in the camera.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's it.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it, man. So listen, the couch, it's always a pleasure. I love being here. I love bringing out information. You'll be seeing Shawn more. You'll be seeing the refresher more. He and I will be having more conversations on here. Also, we'll be connecting a little bit more when I come back onto the clubhouse. I'm gonna be starting my own room, and definitely we'll be having you on as moderator as your time permits you. And I definitely thank you, man, for just being a part and available this evening. Before we go and before we head out, man, what do you want to share with us, man, before we go as maybe a golden nugget for us to live by, man, for the week, man?
So I tell people in life, you got to know that new levels bring new devils. So
Got you.
you got to expect that. Like a lot of people got to know that if you really want to go out there and achieve success, like everything everything comes up together. Like
Yes.
you just don't get success. You get all the stress, you get everything that comes up together, you get all the people that cut you off, that's in your
Absolutely.
inbox now. So I just want to tell people to press forward and stay focused, and stay focused on the primary goal, and that's to leave a legacy for your children and open doors for your children.
Absolutely, man. I want to thank you, man, again for just being you and for making that decision and for being the refresher and for being that person and for being that individual that made the choice to be a voice for us in this culture and for in this time, because you're needed, man. Your voice is needed. And when you position yourself even more righteously, man, listen, killing it is going to be everywhere. Because, the refresher said, let there be in the darkest time of his life. He said, one of the darkest times of his life, he said, let there be, man. And with that, let there be, here we are right now, man. So listen, as we always say, love life and live love, because you only have one. So real quick, Shawn, after the outro, give me 2 minutes, man. Then we'll be chilling off, okay? All right, everybody, y'all be cool. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy your weekend. Well, your holiday tomorrow. If you sip responsibly. If you, hang out responsibly. So chill out, have fun. Peace and blessings. We'll talk soon.